Hi guys, hope you're all well. Ink Fitness Guy, fit at 40, push yourself to success. Gradually working away towards that 1,000 repetition a day for a year. Obviously today you notice I haven't got my hand wraps on, which is a big change. Obviously this is my first video. I'm calling them the IAW videos. Basically, I'll be doing one of these, maybe two of these a week. It's either going to be information, advice, or a workout. So it'll be one of them three things. As I say, I'll kind of try to get one or two up a week. Definitely one, hopefully two. Where I'll either tell you, some information about something, some advice, what maybe can help you with, and show you some workouts. So it'll be one of them three things. Today it's going to be a workout. I'm going to be showing you basically my stretching routine, what I do. I've been doing it for 17 years now, and I kind of learnt it from the books when I was studying Bruce Lee. Obviously there was a section in there showing you all these stretching techniques, and I kind of, it had diagrams and methods how to do it and how to hold it and things. So I kind of implemented all them into my workouts, and obviously I've used them over the years ever since. And it's really good because the three different martial arts I've done over the years, each one I've been into uses a lot of these stretching techniques. So I'm kind of reassured there. It's a thing that's used quite a lot. I've seen it, in a number of places used, and the good stretching techniques. And then, as I say, it's an all over body stretch. So I'll show you some stretches for your legs first, and then your back, and then your kind of arms and neck. So, as I say, I'm not kind of trying to advise people what to do. I'm just showing you basically the stretches I've kind of done over the years, and what have helped me, kind of thing. I kind of, if I'm doing high intensity exercises, say for example if I know I'm going to be doing high kicks and things like that, then I'll definitely do warm up and stretching before I do that, because obviously there's a massive chance of pulling a muscle there, and injuring yourself. So, but when I'm kind of doing weight routines, or low kind of not very fast twitch muscle exercises, generally, to be honest, I don't even kind of warm up. I just kind of, I'll maybe do a couple of slow repetitions with a light weight or something, or I'll do a couple of sets of 5 press ups or something, but I generally don't warm up and stretch. As I say, if I'm doing high intensity I will, but any other sort of exercise, I don't sort of bother. So I'll kind of do my stretches 2 or 3 times a week, just generally, and of an evening. I don't pick a set evening anymore. If I feel like stretching, if I feel I need to stretch, then I'll do it. So I'll kick off with my leg stretches for you first. Basically, put your feet together, legs nice and straight, and just bend forward as far as you can. Obviously people are going to be more flexible than others. I'll just kind of stretch down. I can sort of get my palms down to the floor, and I normally kind of hold this for about 45 seconds. I'll just show you the kind of side view from there. So feet together, legs nice and straight, and just go down as far as you can. And you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings there. As I say, I kind of aim to hold it for about 45 seconds. And if you do it kind of 3-4 times a week, you can definitely see progress, over a number of months. So, and as I say, you feel a really good stretch in your hamstring there. So come up from that position. The next one, spread your legs kind of 1.5 times shoulder width. Keep your legs straight and sort of bend forward from the hips, keeping your legs nice and straight, and then put your hands down
kind of just let your body drop down as low as you can. Again, I'll hold this for about 45 seconds normally. Now from this position you can go over to your left foot and pull your head down towards your left knee. Again, keeping the legs nice and straight. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. And then over to the opposite side. Obviously don't overstretch yourself. Just go to your kind of limits. Don't try and go too far too quickly. Then also from this position you can kind of hold your body and legs still and kind of creep your hands forward, and then go back through your legs and kind of stretch your body back as well. And then kind of just come up into the upright position. And for me, I like to go down, just sit down on the floor, basically feet out in front of you, legs straight, feet together, and just kind of go forward. If you can touch your toes, that's great. Try and just kind of almost pull your stomach towards your feet, and then you're sort of stretching forward with your body. And again, you feel a lovely stretch in the hamstrings here. Obviously, as I say, these first few stretches are for the legs. And from this position, just kind of bring your feet in together. There's a couple of options here. You can kind of just hold your legs and bounce your knees up and down. It's kind of loosening your groin off, and you'll feel a nice stretch in your groin. And you can also kind of grip your ankles and press your legs down with your elbows. And you'll probably feel a better stretch there, to be honest. Again, all these leg stretches are kind of all for 45 seconds. I don't do the back stretches and the arm stretches as long. The leg ones are the longest ones I do in time. So, and from this position, just kind of put one leg out, reach down to the toes if you can. You can also kind of push down on the opposite leg. So you're getting a kind of stretch in the hip, and also the hamstring of the leg that's stretching out there. Again, everybody's going to have different parts of the body they're more flexible with, and different stretches they can do better than others. So if you struggle with a stretch, don't worry about it. I struggle with some. I'm not pretending to be Mr. Elastic Man or anything. I'm just kind of showing you stretches that will benefit your body in the long term. So they really are, very important thing to do, especially as you kind of getting older. So that's the kind of one done there. Now there's the kind of hurdle stretch where you just kind of put your leg out at a 90-degree angle and then kind of stretch down to the extended foot. Keep this leg straight. Again, if you can touch your toes, or even I like to get my hand at the side of my foot, my elbow by my knee, and kind of pull forward. Feel a lovely stretch in the hamstring there. I imagine this is kind of a stretch that the athletics people use when they kind of obviously doing the hurdling, because this is a position obviously when they're going over the hurdles you kind of got to get into. And then just go on to the opposite leg. Again, you feel a really nice stretch in the hamstring there. And from there, just kind of sit down and open your legs, kind of 1.5 times shoulder width. If you can grab both feet, keeping your legs nice and straight, and just kind of pull your body forward as though you're pulling your shoulders down to the ground, and you feel a nice stretch again in your hamstrings there. obviously it's similar to the stretch we did earlier, which was kind of standing up. And then you can go over to the one side. If you can, get your left elbow by your left knee, bring your right arm across and touch your toes. So you're kind of getting a stretch on the side of the body then as well as the hamstrings. And then same on the opposite side. I mean, the kind of way I do these stretches, I kind of find, for me, they all sort of flow into one into the other. So it's why I've kind of done them this way over the years. And the next one, just lie on your back, basically. Put your legs out straight. Bring one knee up towards your shoulder. Pull it back, keep your other leg nice and flat on the floor. Hold this position. Obviously I'm holding them a little bit shorter, as I say today, just for illustration purposes, but you know, you really will feel quite good actually after you've done a stretch routine like this. Your body feels nice and loose, and really feel like you're kind of helping your muscles and helping your body health wise. So I kind of, from this position, I just kind of put both legs back down, then lift one leg up if you can, keeping both legs kind of straight. If you can, actually grab your toes of the leg you've lifted up, and then that's great, and kind of just pull it back towards you. We'll hold it in that position. And kind of let that down. And do the same on the opposite side. Obviously again with these exercises, stretching, it's kind of the same as weights and things. Correct form is the most important thing, so don't you know, go in a sort of false position to get an extra stretch, because actually you're not doing yourself any favours at all there. You know, if you're trying to touch your toes, for example, when you're standing up and you can't, don't sort of bend your legs to get down to the floor, you know, because you're not benefiting yourself there at all. Keep your legs straight, and gradually, you know, you just see yourself reaching down that little bit further each time you do it. And if you can't get down to the floor at the moment, eventually you will. You know, make sure you keep that correct form and the correct posture on your stretches. So now from there, just kind of stand up, grab the left foot, put your knees tight against each other. Obviously if you can't kind of balance when you're doing this, you know, you can just put your hand on a chair or the bed or something, and you feel a lovely stretch in the quads from this. I'll just show you the side view of this one. So you can see my knees nice and tucked in together, holding the top of my foot, keeping nice form there. I'll do the same on the other side now. Obviously it's crucial you do you do stretch both legs the same or both arms the same. Don't, obviously, you know, it's kind of common sense really, but same with your weights. You know, if you're doing sort of bicep curls, you do the same number of reps on each arm. You wouldn't do sort of 10 on one and 6 on the other. And you do the same amount of time on each stretch for your body parts. Just show you the side view of this one again. Again, correct form. And that, obviously you're getting a stretch, but you're focusing on your balance as well. You know, which is a great thing to have. So you're kind of getting two benefits from this kind of stretch. Just give your legs a little shake off if you need to, and then I'll kind of do the calf stretch. Just put my hands basically on the wall, put one leg forward, keeping the other leg straight. Just kind of lean forward and press your back heel into the ground, and you should feel a nice stretch in your calf there. It's obviously a really good stretch if you're doing a lot of walking or a lot of kind of running and things. And do the same on the other leg. Again, when you come out of the movement, nice and steady. Don't rush out of the movement because your muscles just been used to stretching. So take it nice and steady when you come out, and you should prevent any injuries there. And then I kind of do my last stretch now. It's similar one to what we did lying down before. So you just kind of stand up and pull your knee up towards your chest. Obviously, if you can't do this, it's quite a difficult stretch to do because obviously you've got to balance. So if you can't kind of do it, you can always put one hand on a chair, as you say, or you might not even have to do this, to be honest, because you've done it, kind of done it lying down. But as I say, doing it this way, you're kind of getting a stretch and a balance exercise all in one. So you're getting kind of two benefits in one from this one. So if you can do it, it's a good one to do. So yeah, now I tend to go down to my back exercise, stretching, so kind of just go on all fours and kind of arch the back up, tuck the stomach in, arch the shoulders up. Kind of hold this for 10 seconds. And then go the opposite way, so you drop your body down, lift your head up, so you kind of sink in your back. Again, hold this for about 10 seconds. Then go back and do another one on that first stretch. I like to do kind of three in each position on this stretch, because if you try this one yourself, you will feel your back stretching, and you'll feel it working. So as I say, do it kind of 3 on each side. Take it nice and slowly. Don't rush through the movements. Feel the stretch, and then gradually come out of it and go the opposite way. And then from this position, I just kind of put my feet flat and kind of lean back onto my soles of my feet, pushing my hands out in front of me. And then from there, just kind of come forward. And so you're stretching back and looking up at the ceiling. Feel a lovely stretch on your back off this, you really do. Same again, then just continue that right through. Try and keep your arms in the same position if you can. There's kind of no need to move your arms once you've done that first stretch. It'll just kind of flow through as one kind of thing. And you're keeping your arms in that same position, your hands in that same position. You'll kind of feel, especially when you go back now for this next stretch, you'll kind of feel a point where your back is in kind of the first position it will go, and then when you kind of stretch back a little bit more, you kind of feel that extra kind of stretch in your back because you're leaving your hands in that kind of position. And kind of come forward one more time. Again, nice and steady with this, no quick movements, especially if you haven't done this kind of stretching before. I'll just kind of quickly show you the side views of them. So, as I say, on all fours, kind of arch your shoulders up, tuck your head in towards your chest, tuck your stomach in. Then the opposite position then. Kind of sink your back down and pick your head up. I'll show you one more time so you can see the difference. Obviously it's opposing angles for all the back, working all the different directions here, so that's great. And then obviously if you kind of put your hands in front of you, put your kind of top of your feet on the floor, Just kind of stretch back in that position there. And then from there you just kind of come straight forward. Put your hips down to the ground and stretch back. And then kind of come back again. Yeah, so that's the legs and the back done. I've got, obviously, there's a lot more kind of other stretches I do, but these are my main fundamental ones really. These are the ones I've done for years, and I'll make sure I do these as part of a routine. You know, if I do want to do any extra stretches at the end, I will kind of do them. But the next one I like to do is just kind of interlock my fingers, twist my hands around, kind of just push my hands down there. Getting a nice stretch in the chest and the triceps. Again, I'll probably hold these for about 10 seconds at a time on the arms. And bring the hands into the chest, then straight out in front in the same position. And then back in and then straight up. I'll just show you that from the side. So kind of just straight down. Up into your chest and straight out. Keep your stomach nice and tucked in. Legs nice and straight. And up on the last one there. Try and get your arms, if you can, stretch your shoulders back. Get a nice alignment through your whole body. And then bring that down. And to kind of stretch your shoulders up, keep your arm kind of straight. Tuck your arm just above your elbow. Point your hand up to the ceiling and kind of pull your arm in. You kind of feel a nice stretch in the top of your shoulders there. And same on the other side. Obviously these kind of exercises are good. The stretching, if you're doing on your arms, if you've been doing a lot of punching work or a lot of weight routines or a lot of push-ups and things, so you know, always try and find time if you can to kind of do stretches before and obviously after your workouts. And then the tricep stretch, now arms up to the top, grab onto your elbow and kind of tuck your hand to the centre of your back. Keeping your arm as tight to your head as you can on the stretching arm. And same on the opposite side. I'll just kind of show you that from behind. So arm towards the centre of the shoulder blades. Kind of pushing with the other arm on the elbow. Feeling a nice stretch in the triceps. Same on the opposite side. So that's, and then I kind of just do a quick stretch off my neck. So just kind of stand nice and loose. You sort of kind of tilt the head to one side. And then the opposite side. And then back. And just do a couple of rolls each way on your head. Again, take it nice and slow. So that's basically my main kind of stretching routine done there. As I say, that's the one I'll kind of do week in, week out. Probably three, 4 times a week. As I say, there is other stretches obviously, and I will kind of show you them as we go along, but them are the ones I like to do because I feel, you really feel the benefit from them, to be honest. You know, if you've never stretched before, obviously really take your time, you know.
just be so careful when you're doing it. You know, if you do take your time and be careful, you'll definitely feel the benefits of them. You kind of feel relaxed once you've done your routine, and you know, it definitely feels like you're benefiting the body, as I say. So, and all them kind of stretches are used across a wide variety of different sports. You know, and top athletes kind of use them, you know, day in, day out. So the are stretches that obviously work, and are good for you, as long as you kind of say take your time, don't rush, you know, and kind of you feel your own body, feel your limits, don't kind of push your limits. There's no kind of set standard you've got to get to. You're doing it for yourself, your own body. Everyone's got different levels of flexibility, so listen to your body, and if your body's feeling a nice stretch, then hold it in that position, and gradually over time you'll be able to increase, you know, the depth you can go into the stretch, and definitely increase your flexibility over time. So I hope you enjoyed my first IAW video, guys. You know, please keep liking and subscribing to my channel. You know, it's going really well at the moment. I'm really pleased how it's going, and all the support I'm getting is amazing. And you know, people watching and subscribing is a really tremendous feeling for me. And you know, I hope I'm coming across as a genuine kind of guy to you. You know, and I hope I'm kind of giving you bits of advice and a few tips maybe you can kind of take and put into your workouts and kind of lifestyle. So yeah, please keep spreading the word and subscribing, and I shall see you tomorrow for my bar routine. Thanks guys, take care, see you soon.